But this is the official announcement from the blog, and here you can see it's called Control Generation. It's in private preview until today, but JSON is available already today, but it's not yet documented. That's why it's hard to find and figure out how you can actually use it. But you can always download the Vertex AI SDK, have a look into the code, search for whatever you're looking for, and do some reverse engineering, or you just wait for the official documentation. Or if you're working with DoiT, we can also help you get the preview access to that feature. But JSON is live and can show you a demo. So as I said, it's called Control Generation, also JSON mode, depending where you read it. So those are the terms. It's currently supported for Gemini 1.5 Pro. The other ones will follow, obviously, but this is how it always starts with one model. And at the moment, it's only JSON. Later on, you also can have YAML as the response, XML, but also custom formats. So you can define whatever type of response you need. The usage is actually quite easy. I went to the GitHub repository and checked what kind of pull requests they merged in the last couple of weeks, and I actually found the one which introduced the control generation, and I had to look into the code. And to use it, we have our standard Vertex AI code. So we use generative model, the wrapper around the Gemini models. And this, if you already used it, this is something you're probably already aware of, how you can generate something. Like in this case, I want to generate a recipe. So this is the standard code, but the new thing which is added is the response MIME type and also the response schema. So we could also run it like this and would always get a valid JSON back without any kind of description or maybe some markdown around it. It would be always valid JSON. But there's even one step further. We can add the response schema. So actually defining how we want to receive the recipe. And you can do that by providing a struct. So if you scroll to the top, you see we have a struct. It's just a JSON structure, right? That's a struct. We define our properties. Properties is obviously your object, and then we define what kind of properties we have, like the recipe title, which is a string, the recipe description, which is also a string, but we also maybe have ingredients, which are obviously an array with the name of the ingredient, the quantity, and also the unit. And if we now execute this, we see that in a few seconds, we're getting a recipe as a JSON. It's a little bit cut off, but you see we have the recipe description. And if we scroll to the right, we get the title and also the ingredients. So usage is quite easy, but it's not yet documented. So if you want to give this a try, I think Matan can share the link with you and then run it in a notebook and give it a try.